Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. My name is Noah, and last year in July of 2019, I made a video called My SpongeBob Merchandise Collection, where I showed you guys one big old shelf filled with a bunch of SpongeBob merchandise. So since then, I've kind of expanded. Now it's more than one shelf, more than one group of shelves, and there's a lot more SpongeBob merchandise that I've acquired. Plus more stuff that I just already had and just gained the space only recently to put it on my shelf. So now I kind of want to do a sequel video, just showing you guys more of the SpongeBob merchandise that I have and have acquired since that last video. And because you guys ate up that last video. Maybe it was just because the thumbnail was kind of clickbaity. I don't know, but I mean it did well, so I kind of want to do another just to show you guys more of the stuff that I have and the history I have with the series and the toys that have come from it and all other kinds of merchandise. So let's just get into it. I think I want to start by showing you guys how much has been added to this first shelf before we get into all this new stuff. I guess we'll start from the bottom again. Not much has changed here. I think most of the stuff here is the same, except I have the complete 10th season of SpongeBob now. That's the thing that came out recently to DVD. So I finally have that, and that's nice to sort of complete my collection in that sort of sense. At least until the season 11 and season 12 DVDs come out, you know? But as we go up, there are definitely a lot more things over here. Like, we got this Patrick mummy figure. We have a couple figures over here. This is supposed to be some sort of interactive game where you squeeze him and he burps. Yeah, like that. That's weird, but it's SpongeBob merchandise. It adds to the collection. I have the full set of SpongeBob Pez dispensers now. I have this can of Chef Boyardee that was advertising the SpongeBob 20th anniversary. I think that's all of the new stuff on this shelf. I could be missing something, but no, wait. I think in the last video I talked about the Bikini Bottom Bash VHS that's back there, but now I have two other VHS tapes from SpongeBob, Laugh Your Pants Off and Nautical Nonsense. Nautical Nonsense, I think that's one of the oldest ones. It's definitely a VHS title I've heard a lot. So I could either be wrong or right about that, but I don't know. I could do some research later on, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this shelf, I think. So we can move up to the top of this first group of shelves where, a lot of stuff's been put up here. I think y'all have been acquainted with the Squidward plush and the giant SpongeBob with the creepy eyes and that thing, and most of this stuff right here is some weird tiny SpongeBob Rubik's Cube. I don't know how you're supposed to do that, because they're using images that have a bunch of different things that are really hard to match up, so it's kind of impossible to figure out how to match them back together, and I don't know, maybe I'm just too stupid for it. But we also got this coin thing from the Thanksgiving Day Parade of 2013. These are supposed to be rare collectibles. That's what my mom told me when she gave this to me. These coins are official things from the Macy's parade in some form. I don't know if I can confirm that or not, but apparently that's a thing. And then right here we got this box of Little Bites that has SpongeBob 20th anniversary sweepstakes kind of thing where you could win a trip to Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Punta Cana. That's sort of their replacement to the Orlando Hotel, because the Orlando one was all bad and they shut it down and they lost licenses and all that stuff. And then this over here is the Go-Gurt that also has the SpongeBob 20th anniversary branding of sorts. I like it. I like these designs and stuff. It looks cute, pretty solid on model kind of designs. And there's also a lot more of tiny things just all over the place here. This is supposed to be some sort of Gary figure that you fill the shell with slime. As you can see, I've already done that. And then you push down on the Gary part. Slime squirts out of the Gary shell. That's all you really need to know. Then this is I don't know what this is. I forget what the brand is called. This is some sort of weird mystery prize kind of pack where these really sticky, gooey kind of weird figures. There's also, I have two Patricks from the same set, same lot. I don't know, they feel weird, but they look cute. So it's a pretty decent get in my book. And then I think I talked about some of these Kellogg's cereal SpongeBob toys in the past, and now I have like maybe like how many more do I have? It's a lot. Like we got SpongeBob with some floaties ready to take a swim. SpongeBob playing some baseball. SpongeBob upside down. I think that's what you call hanging 10, or is that like when you put your toes on the edge of the surfboard? I don't know. He's doing something. He's going upside down on the surfboard, and he's. I think I talked about the playing soccer one and the going jellyfishing one. I haven't. I have another jellyfishing SpongeBob too, and then there's just another swimming tube kind of thing here. I really love these designs. They came out in like 2011, and I got a couple of them back when they were actually like first coming out. So it's sort of a nostalgic thing in some way, even though it was only like a small part of my like nostalgia, and I only just started to remember it recently. But I just really like these designs and how cute SpongeBob is in like all of them, and how simplistic yet like effective in like displaying emotions and stuff they are. Just very solid figures for like cereal box toys. Hey, quick mid-editing update. I found the 2 SpongeBob toys from this General Mills cereal box toy set. I found the ones that I was missing, and now I'm gonna order them probably. So they weren't in this video, but I bet by the time the video comes out, I'll already have them. So there you go. And then let's see. Back here we got like some weird Gary figures. I think I have 2 of the Mr. Krabs ones there too. Mr. Krabs is just kind of hidden. There's also a Mega Bloks Patrick figure. A lot of things are kind of hidden. Maybe I should like reorganize some stuff, possibly. I don't know. I just like these guys in the front. Then there's this figure of SpongeBob ripping his pants. I don't know if I've showed that before, but if I did, well, it's nice to look back at it again. It's a good design. Then there's this SpongeBob and Sandy tree dome snow globe of sorts. Not really snow, but it's the same kind of style, but it's raining leaves instead. Leaves from Sandy's tree. It's not raining, but it's, falling leaves. But yeah, that's sort of a cute twist on the snow globe concept, just making it Sandy's tree dome. What else do we have? I think, yeah, this is new. This is my Patrick light up sort of thing. You're supposed to flip a switch back here, and then Patrick lights up, and it's really bright. So normally I don't keep it on because it looks really jarring against everything else. But yeah, it's a pretty solid like pixel art kind of thing, and the fact that it glows makes it like a good nightlight sort of thing. And it's just cute. So I think that's all the new stuff covered for this shelf. But now we are going on to the new one, the second SpongeBob shelf, which is like even taller than this one, though it doesn't house as many of the items. It's still I'm still going. I'm not done with putting a bunch of new SpongeBob toys on there when I can. But for now, despite the large amount of new space we have, this is sort of a humble amount of items here. Like, we're gonna start from the bottom. We have these bobblehead kind of thing, not really bobbled, but like big circle head kind of things, where you can like put the body inside the ball and then like, I don't know, take it with you on the go, or like play bowling with some tiny bowling pins or something. I don't know, they're weird figures. I don't know why that game makes a thing. My mom got me some Steven Universe ones too, if you can see that. We also have a SpongeBob Beanie Baby right there. Some SpongeBob coloring book of sorts where you like scratch to reveal the colors, and that's a cute thing. And then we got a SpongeBob ball that it's really old, actually came from like 2000s or something. I don't know where I got this, or like where my mom got this, if she was the one that got it. Either way, it still looks pretty cool with the SpongeBob in the middle and stuff like that. Then we got this giant SpongeBob plush. I could barely even fit it inside of this shelf, but yeah, he's there, and he's got like some kind of athletic suit. I think I talked about this back in the last video, but now he's actually in a shelf and not like over there. So now he's like fitting in and stuff, so that's wonderful. Now we're gonna move on to the next shelf. 2 out of 4. We got this big SpongeBob basket. Nothing really in the basket, I don't think, besides like a lot of green hay from some Easter long ago. But we also have a big, even bigger than the SpongeBob plush, a Patrick plush right here that his head's gonna kind of being crushed by the ceiling above him. But, he's still there. Nothing really is being damaged greatly, so if he fits, he fits. Then we got 2 of the SpongeBob comics collection sort of things that are like Steven Hillenburg's favorites, apparently. I put them up on my other shelf over there originally, but now I have the space to put it here so I can touch upon it again. But now right here, we have maybe the second oldest SpongeBob Burger King set of toys from back in like maybe 2003, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got a lot of really cool things. Most of them like squirt water or do something with water. Like Sandy, she can swim, and SpongeBob has like stuff in his eyes that will float around with water. And then Squidward here, I think if you like put him in a cup of water, then he'll make some sounds, and then you can use him as a squirter, which is pretty cute. And Gary over here, I think he's just like a wind-up toy of some sort. You just turn that little knob there, and then he races on or something. He's kind of old, so I don't know if he actually like works anymore, but we also got Patrick swinging and SpongeBob. This one's like really weird. I need to show you guys this. Like if you pull on his tie right here, then he vibrates while the tie retracts back into his body. It's really weird, and sadly, it's hard to really like show the character vibrating, but like it happens, and it's weird, and it feels weird. And then this just like a ball thing that if you press a button, it spins around or something. Yeah, you push down, and then there we go. That knocked down that. Then you also have this is a Jellyfish Fields themed one where you press this, and then he spins around and stuff. It's fun. It's nice. It's cute. And that's gonna be it for that set and this shelf. So once you go up here, we got way more SpongeBob Burger King toys. I think I talked about the set that's in front right here already in a separate video. But I also have a lot more Burger King SpongeBob toys. Like, back there is the Atlantis Square Panish set, and then a bit closer up front you got Pest of the West themed toys, and then the Truth or Square themed ones where they're all like blocky and weird looking. And then that's not a Burger King toy, that's a SpongeBob sewing kit of sorts where you can like put some pieces together and then like make a felt SpongeBob and a felt Gary, and that's really cute. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about every single toy individually for this shelf. That'd take a lot of time, and I don't want this video to go on for like years, so I'll just leave it at that. That's the third shelf, and this is the final stuff that I'm going to be talking about in this video. Right here we got, apparently I have two SpongeBob alarm clocks, so I put this one up here, and I got some SpongeBob socks, SpongeBob Uno game, another SpongeBob pixel art light up kind of thing in a similar vein to Patrick. Let me see if I can try and... Yep, he does the exact same thing. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's turn that off too. Then we got the Gary's headband from the Runaway Road Trip set that I talked about in the previous video. And then I think finally my SpongeBob pinata that was once there. Sort of a blank spot that I need to fill in very soon. But yeah, we have this giant SpongeBob pinata that I will never destroy with a bat because it's too important to the SpongeBob shelf. Because it's sort of like the centerpiece because of how big it is and how it sort of stands tall above all the craziness that happens below it. And with that, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm using my phone for recording this. I got a new phone, and I think it's like really good camera, so I wanted to test it out by doing this, by talking about the SpongeBob merchandise updated sequel kind of thing. If you want to see more in the future about like talking about SpongeBob toys or any other kind of toys, like I have a whole like bin of McDonald's toys that I talked about once, but maybe if I could go more in depth about some of the sets, then if you want to see that, then tell me in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to end this off with a full look at all the SpongeBob stuff that I have now. That's crazy. I don't know why I have so much. This is a problem. I'll sell this stuff eventually, maybe. I'm going to end this off now. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. And until the next video, stay tuned. See you, bye.